Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Alex Avila with Love University, and we're back. I'm an author, psychologist, and speaker. Every week, we talk about how to love ourselves, others, and a higher nature, how to improve our finances, relationships, careers, health, and spirituality. And we've been having a very interesting series called The Invincible You, based on my book, Invincible You, Discover Your Inner Power and Achieve Your Heart's Desires. We've been talking about how to achieve your maximum potential, how to be invincible, how to overcome obstacles no matter what happens to you in life, even your inner self-defeating thoughts, how to master those. Today's topic is one that's very interesting because it affects a lot of people. It is called the futility weakness. Futility is the belief that nothing you do will make a difference, that you will fail, you will be disappointed, you will suffer in life. And this idea, this feeling, this thought is really an emotional killer. It tells you that you're going to be deprived of all the good things in life, that you're living beneath your potential, that you are doomed to be a failure. It can weigh you down with an overall feeling of failure and deprivation. Or it may target you in a particular area of your life in which you feel unfulfilled, perhaps your finances, career, relationships, health, or happiness. Although you may have your moments of pleasure, success, and contentment, the futility weakness doesn't let you enjoy them for very long. It keeps you feeling sad, depressed, and futile because it tells you that you have never lived up to your fullest potential and it's too late now. It tells you that you have squandered opportunities and now there's nothing you can do about it to accomplish what you really want. The futility weakness may come up with the voices of influential people from your past. You keep screwing up. You'll always be a failure. Or it can be a creation of your own mind that attacks you for your failures and frustrations in life, whether it's in love, work, finances, relationships, or your personal habits. Although the futility weakness may appear to be a strong influence on your life, there is good news. You can defeat the futility weakness by recognizing that it is only a temporary, imaginary echo in your mind that has nothing to do with the real invincible you, your true essence. Your powerful nature is far stronger than any momentary thoughts of failure or defeat. Now, let's look at some techniques for erasing the futility weakness, for getting rid of it, for getting it out of your mind. These are very powerful exercises you can practice at home to help you master futility and have more confidence, joy, and well-being. The first futility eraser is called the attitude of selective attention. Try this. During the next week, begin to focus on all the good things that have happened in your life. To help you remember, walk around your home and find material objects that remind you of happy and successful times. Maybe in your bedroom, you may become aware of a special picture of a loved one or pet, a gift given to you by a close family member or friend, a trophy or certificate, or an award that represents a triumph that you enjoyed. Now, as you look at each item, say the word yeah, yes, with enthusiasm. Each time you find something that reminds you of a good emotional moment, say yes with greater intensity and volume. If you can't find anything in your home that brings back positive memories, think of a time when you felt happy, successful, or loved. Vividly see yourself in that situation. Recall the sights, sounds, and feelings of that moment. Maybe you had a graduation, a success at work, or a loving moment with a special person or animal. As you recall those special happiness moments, say the word yes with increasing power and enthusiasm. As you build your level of excitement and well-being to its ultimate peak, add a physical dimension to your experience. Perform a physical activity. Dance, run, clap your hands, do jumping jacks. Feel the blood and adrenaline surge through your body as you say forcefully and with confidence, I am strong, powerful, loving, and invincible. I can do anything I want. I am a success. When you do this exercise and you practice it consistently, you will start to diminish your futility mindset. You will move into a state of invincibility. Another powerful technique is called step into the circle of power. Try this. At your home or office, imagine that there's an invisible circle on the floor, about 3 feet in diameter and 2 feet in front of you. You will call this the circle of power. Now recall a time when you were at your most successful and powerful. You were witty, bright, fun-loving, joyful, and loved by others. If you can't quite remember such a time, think of a scene from a movie in which your favorite movie hero or heroine is enjoying a powerful and joyous moment. Picture yourself as that person. Now, Reggie, my producer, I know you're a movie buff. You like to watch movies and cinema. So I want you to tell me, what is a movie and a character that you really identify with, that you admire?
Well, that would have to be Catch 22 and the main character, Captain Yossarian.
Okay, so what happened in that movie and what was special about this captain?
Well, it's in World War II, and he's a bombardier on a plane in Italy, just really overwhelmed by his surroundings and circumstances, and relatable to me.
Okay, so I can see you with the little beard and a captain's hat, Reggie, and overcoming the fear. And so he has courage and he has confidence to be able to master the surroundings.
I'm not sure about that because it's mostly like he's afraid. He's afraid of getting killed and stuff. So he's like trying to escape from this.
Okay, but why do you identify with fear?
Well, because that's how I've been most of my life. Like we talked about like me being like awkward and stuff.
Okay, well, Reggie, but that's not what we want. Okay, I know you like that example, but really, Reggie, you're talking about the desert of weakness, where you identify with a weakness within yourself, in this case, fear, and you were attracted to that unconsciously. But that's not really what we want. We want an example of courage, strength, and inner power. Let's think of a different example, one in which the person is courageous, confident, and overcomes obstacles. An actor in a scene or a movie that had that quality. Who would that be?
Well, in that case, it have to be like James Bond, right?
Okay. So tell me about a James Bond action. What would he do to get out of a bad situation?
Well, he would look around. He would look around his surroundings to see what can he do, what can he improvise, and then he'd come with something and just get out of it, you know?
Okay, there you go. Now that's more like it, Reggie. So you need to have more of a confidence instead of a fear mentality. So now, once you have that image in your mind of that hero, the actor, the person that you could identify with, that you picture yourself as, step into an imaginary circle and stand there quietly. Imagine that you're in a circle and firmly grasp your right shoulder with your left hand. Give it a squeeze and repeat the following phrase. I am stepping into the circle of power. Repeat that to me, Reggie.
I am stepping into the circle of power.
I share the power of the universe.
I share the power of the universe.
I am invincible.
I am invincible.
I like that, Reggie. You're smiling right now. I can see it's turning to work. As you say that phrase, you will find yourself feeling more powerful and competent. By linking previous feelings of success with the circle and the squeeze on the shoulder, you're developing a cue association. A cue association is a psychological tool that allows you to link certain powerful feelings with a particular physical act or gesture. In this case, the touch on the shoulder, as well as stepping into the imaginary circle, will trigger in you feelings and thoughts of joy, competence, and self-confidence. In the future, whenever you need a psychological boost in your battle against the futility weakness, you can step into the imaginary circle of power as you grasp your right shoulder with your left hand. When you do this, you will be pleasantly surprised at how quickly you can change your state of mind from one that is dominated by the futility weakness to one that is carefree and roaring with confidence. It is true that true confidence can be yours. The problem is that futility is often the result of many other weaknesses. It is the desire to give up, to blame others, and life itself for all of the bad that has happened to you. It is the frustration of hitting your head against the wall and not being able to achieve your goals in your relationships, finances, career, health, or happiness. Although futility appears to be a solid barrier in front of your success and happiness, realize this. Futility is not reality. It is nothing more than a fictitious and short-lived perception of failure that has no real hold over you. Its power to influence you will vanish once you decide that you and no one else is ultimately responsible for your own happiness. Think of a prison cell in which the bars are made of soft tissue paper, yet are painted to look like solid metal bars. At first glance, you think there's no way out, there's no way to escape. I'm in a prison, there are bars. But then you receive a letter from a prisoner who escaped and told you the truth. The bars were really nothing but paper, soft tissue paper. You can easily break through and escape to your freedom. In the same way, realize that the futility weakness is nothing more than falsely painted mental bars. You can easily burst through them to psychological freedom once you realize what they really are. The truth is that you can transform yourself from a person who is under the dominion of futility into an energetic person, full of energy, confidence, and faith. As you begin to live a truly confident life, you will stop dwelling on your supposedly hopeless and futile state. You will start to realize just how much power of choice you really have. In the end, you will happily discover that there is no such thing as futility or defeat. Everything can be used to improve the most important thing in your life, which is your invincible nature. So, Love University students, this week, I want you to go out and say to yourself, I am invincible. I can overcome any obstacle. Futility has no hold over me. That feeling of despair, of failure, will vanish from your mind when you start to believe that you can accomplish your goals and dreams and also help others accomplish theirs. Because when we talk about loving energy, we talk about loving ourselves, but also loving other people without expectation, helping others, teaching them, mentoring them, helping them achieve their greatest dreams just as you achieve yours. So, Love University students, go out this week and have a powerful, Invincible You week. If you want to learn more about Love University, be a guest on the show, have a show idea, you can contact us at loveuniversity.love, loveuniversitylove@gmail.com, or call us at 310-226-8090. If you want to pick up a copy of Invincible You, you can go to amazon.com or barnesandnobles.com. This is a book that has a lot of positive Western psychology, also timeless Eastern wisdom that can help you transform yourself and achieve your fullest potential. If you want to subscribe to us, you can do so at Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud. You can also like us on Facebook at Love University Podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Love Letter U Podcast. Until next time, Love University students, put away your notebooks, your iPads, your iPhones, and we'll see you next time. Dr. Alex Avila.